Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today this is going to be part 3 of the Olympian build series. So as you see, I'm back on the server, not an independent world, so there's Panorama. That's where she was built. But yeah, so I've done quite a bit since the last episode. I finished 2 decks, and those are the decks we're going to be looking at today. Decks, I think it's 4 and 5 on this ship, but I've also done some exterior work, but I might just leave that for the last video and then have the tour video after that. But yeah, so not much has changed out here. I guess I could show this. The stern is a lot more finished, as you see. Obviously not complete, but it's getting there. And now we can head inside and we can look at decks 4 and 5. So yeah, let's just make our way over there. We can just enter through here. Alright. Nice. Okay, we can start the atrium, because why not? So, same old. Again, with the coral, it was just fine right before I started recording, and now it's messed up again. There's some other coral places that are still colorful, and I'll show those off later. But yeah, atrium looks the same. I just added some seating down here, and then around. This is where like you take pictures in front of like a golden nice background, and then more pictures like stairs and a normal generic background. Then the lobby bar. This is finished. So yeah, now we can move forward to the forward part of the deck. Olympian Theater, you guys have already seen this, but I'll show it off again just because I like it. And I changed the dome chandelier things. I think it's pink and red now because that's sort of the color scheme of the theater. Obviously, besides from the white and brown, the accent colors are pink and red. So yeah, good theater, very nice. It still needs to be worked on because some of these areas back here are a bit empty, and yeah, it's not good. So that brings us here, the Olympian dining room. This is like a very generic dining room because I kind of ran out of ideas. I didn't know what to put here, so I just put a dining room because it works. And I think it came out good. Definitely took a lot of inspiration from my last ship because I had a dining room that looks pretty much exactly like this, but a different color scheme. But yeah, and then a kitchen back here, but who cares? So yeah, nice little small dining room. Probably exclusive. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I put that in every dining room. Ooh, that was a nasty voice crack. Alright, seating here, generic. Yeah, and then I added like these. Why is it terracotta? Should be concrete. I'll change that later. I added some like color things coming out the floor because ships have those, and yeah, so I added them throughout the ship. And you'll be able to see some more later as we work our way down here on deck 4. And then this is Alexandria Knights. This is the library aboard the ship. And then obviously, like, Alexandria, Library of Alexandria. Yeah, it makes sense. So this is a library. Not just a library, though. Come on, man. Okay. Not just a library. It's also a place where you can play board games, and it's just a generic seating area where you can hang out with friends. But yeah. Nice little library hidden away on the first entertainment deck. That brings us to guest services, which I finished. Yeah, main guest services. I'm just now realizing I don't have a shore excursions desk, but I guess I'll find a way to put that in somewhere. And then atrium seating around here. And then this is going to be where they spawn in on once the ship is released. They're going to spawn in right here, and I'm going to have more information about the ship and such. But yeah, I felt like it was appropriate because this is where you would actually get on the ship. So, well, it just leads directly into the atrium, which I don't know. I think it's nice. I don't think it's my best atrium. I think I could do better. I think I'm gonna do better on my next custom because I'm already looking forward to building it. But I think it came out fine. That leads us to the spa area. Okay, this is the fitness center. Finished fitness center. I just added more machines and some dumbbells. Because, you know, got to get a nice pump in before you go to the pool deck. Yeah, we can move on. Dead hallway. Need to fill some things in. But, yeah, Serene Spa aboard Olympian. I think it should be finished now, so I'll go through it. Sauna, basic sauna window. Nice. And these are it's just a whole bunch of treatment rooms. So yeah, I think these ones are different. No? Okay. Yeah, just a bunch of treatment rooms where you get massages and such. And then a barber shop. Yeah, you get your hair cut and then your hair styled. And yeah, just a nice barber shop. Yeah, and then like this, I put a gift shop here. I don't know why. I built this like 2 years ago. So I'm not really sure why there is a gift shop here, but there is. So just live with it. Now we can move over here to the thermo pools. You got 2 hot tubs and a pool. Man, a pool sounds nice right now, but yeah, 2 hot tubs and a pool. And then I don't know where the snow went. It was supposed to be here. They were supposed to represent towels, but they're not here. And then relax / isolation rooms. It's just a room where you sit here, you relax, and you look out at the ocean. There's like books here and candles and a lantern. Yeah, you're supposed to look out and enjoy things. And then this is a gymnasium. It's not a gymnasium. I didn't know what to call it, so I just put gymnasium there. That's not right. Okay, let's fix this. Yes, building on recording. Always nice. Okay. But this is like that room you see in normal commercial gyms where they have like exercises for older or middle-aged people, and there's like a director up here, and yeah, they go through the workout, and it's not efficient. But anyways, moving on. We can move down here. Okay, so I actually forgot to show this part on my last video because it was actually finished on my last video, but I just forgot to show it. Not the restrooms, place down there, but these are restrooms because you know you kind of need those on ships. I'll show it now. Izzy's Jazz Bar. It's just a jazz bar. You can do karaoke in here, and there's like live performances. Pretty much what it is I put it next to the dining room for a reason. It's pretty much a place where you go before dinner, I guess, to get a drink, or you come here to escape your family. Been there. Yeah, so that takes us to this sort of atrium place, opening area right next to the dining room. I've had this planned out for a while. It's like one of the few things that actually stayed from the last ship, and I'll actually show you guys the previous model at the end of this video. But yeah, so nice little atrium area, and then this is this is going to be the main dining room. What is it? Sankis dining room? Yeah, Sankis dining room, or Sankis restaurant. So yeah, this is going to be the main restaurant at the back of the ship. It's going to look a lot better when it's finished, I promise. But yeah, it's pretty much just a empty room right now. But yeah, Sankis restaurant. And then that takes us to deck 5. You have a nice little swirly stairs right here. And this is the art gallery. It's just an art gallery that has totally no hidden underlying meanings to it. It's just an art gallery where there's art. Yeah, art gallery. It's nice. I know, very nice. Okay. And this is just another Sankis restaurant area. And then there's just seating. And then more of those colorful things on the ground, which are actually concrete because they're right. And this brings us to I completely forgot the name of this area. I'm gonna go to the front because I feel like that's more appropriate. So I finished the 21st lounge, or at least kind of finished it. There's still work to do, but it's somewhat finished. So this is like a main lounge. I believe I showed this off in the first video when it was just a demo, but now it's pretty much completed. Yeah, it's just a nice lounge area. Stage here for open performances with the bar. And oh, I should probably show this off. This is another finished dining room. I finished this restaurant. It's a Minerva restaurant. Yeah, I finished it pretty much. I think I showed it off before, but there's no seating, but now there's seating. So yeah, and it looks pretty nice. I like it. So yeah, now we can move on to the casino. And I forgot the name of the casino. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like Vegas Nights Casino. But it's finished, and you know, nice. Oh yeah, that's the coral I was talking about. Yeah, and it was also in the atrium next to the Sanka's dining room, but that's the coral. I think it looks nice. I wish there was a way to keep it staying single player, but I guess there's not, so I might have to change it for the release of the ship. But yeah, these are Monarch wings. This is a wing stop next to the casino. It also makes sense because it's next to the Bad Beats Sports Bar, which is a sports bar. Love this place on every ship. Every ship should have a sports bar. It's awesome. I love sitting here, getting a drink, watching some sports. There's nothing better than that. And of course, it's right next to the wing place, because what's better than wings and sports? Come on. Anyways, wing stop place, not wing stop. It's Monarch Wings. I can't get copyrighted. Yeah, you get the food, and you can come out here and eat it, or you can go in the sports bar and eat it. But yeah, this is the Vegas Nights Casino. This is the main casino aboard the ship. As you can see, it's finished with all the slot machines, so you can gamble your hearts out, because everybody knows gambling is a very efficient way of making money. And yeah, there's poker table, roulette tables, and blackjack tables. It's just a whole bunch of tables, because I guess. Yeah, nice casino though. I'm content the way it came out. I feel like it could have been better. I think I've had casinos that are better before. Like, I'm pretty sure my panoramic casino was a lot better than this one, but whatever. Okay, we're going this way now. Alright, this brings us to the front of deck 4. Already showed that off. Finished shopping place. Azure Jewelry. Totally not named after me. This is a jewelry shop, finished now. It's pretty generic, but it's nice, and it works. And then this is the photo gallery place. These are supposed to be iPads, because, you know, you just kind of look them up. Look up your, like, room number or something, and all the photos you've taken during the duration of the ship show up. And I stole the idea from Carnival, because they actually have a very efficient photo taking system. So yeah, and then this is just a main generic gift shop. Yeah, and then that takes us to Ponsonby's, which is the closed shop aboard the Olympian. And if you know what Ponsonby's from, then you're real. But yeah, just the main closed shop. Pretty simple dressing rooms and desk where you buy the clothes, obviously. So yeah, we can move on to the Scarlet. There's something wrong with this sign. It's not supposed to be that. I changed my texture pack, and now the sign is different. I think it's like this. It's supposed to be just the Scarlet Comedy Lounge, but it got cut off for some reason. Yeah, this is just a comedy lounge aboard the ship. Very generic. It's scarlet, red, comedy. Yeah, it's just a comedy lounge, and of course a bar in the back with some nice lighting, which I'm actually kind of proud of. But yeah, oh wow, it's very dark here. Yeah, a lot of seating. It's just a pretty normal comedy lounge, very similar to the ones on Carnival, because I kind of stole the design, but whatever. And then here's another open area with the Olympian official ship model. It's supposed to be a giant ship model of the ship. And that brings us back to the Olympian Theater. So that's pretty much it for this. I think I showed everything I've done. And I don't really want to go to deck 6 because I kind of want to leave it for one more video. But yeah, I can show outside areas. Like, that's not right. I didn't show this off, but I added this a while ago before my last video. It's just this glass walk bridge. Yeah, I just added it. It's not on the other side because I love asymmetrical stuff. And yeah, just, yeah, look down, look at the water, or the port. Normally it'd be water though if you're in the ocean. Yeah, oh, right, I gotta go back here. I gotta show this. Okay, this is another dining room. There's 4 dining rooms on the ship. I don't know what it is. I put a ton of dining rooms on it. This is Apollo's palace. Looks pretty similar to what it was before, but look, the coral. Oh, it looks so nice. It's, yeah, I think I said it was inspired by the Sistine Chapel, but yeah. Apollo Restaurant, it's just another restaurant, because can't have enough of those. I love building dining rooms, man. I just love it. And then I also have an outside area for the dining room out here, which leads us to Oasis Bay. which is the back pool area on this ship. So added a ton of seating, finished the pools, and added a bar. It's a pretty generic bar, but it's a bar right next to, it's kind of beach themed out here. Makes sense, but yeah. So I'm gonna leave the rest of deck 6 for the next video once I finish that. And yeah, sure, I'll show off the exterior. Okay, this is a lot changed. I changed a lot right after I finished the last recording. I went up here and I just completely overhauled it because I did not like the way it looked, but now I kind of like it. So I'm gonna show it off because I'm kind of proud of it. So this is Splash Central Water Park, but it's also the like mini golf and sort of overall kids area because I put all the kids and teenage stuff in one area, and it's designed like that because that's how it should be, because we all know how those types of people are. They can be loud and, you know, obnoxious, so put them in one area so they're away from the adult area, which is down there, which, oh yeah, that entire place, like Apollo's Palace and all those places, it's all adults only, all of it. 18 plus, not 21, because let's be real. So yeah, this is the sort of sports area, basketball court, pretty simple. Down here, finished a pool, and then have some seating. This is still unfinished, but whatever. Hot tub, water slides. This is where you get off the water slide. And then same thing on the other side. Then a bar here, obviously for soda and other like lemonade, Capri Suns. And then this is like a burger shack right here. Or at least it's supposed to be. Not Shake Shack, Burger Shack, because we don't like Shake Shack. But yeah, and then bathrooms, you know, boy, girl, simple stuff. So yep. And then the ropes course I changed because I made it look more like the forest, so it's like you're actually climbing on trees. And then I added mini golf, and I actually kind of like this mini golf. I thought it came out pretty cool. So this green concrete, it's supposed to represent the actual mini golf course, and then the grass is just supposed to be grass around it, and then this is just walkways to the next one. And then you have like sand dunes and then water ponds and such, and like fake trees, and it extends to over here, and then that's the end of the mini golf, and then that leads us to a garden place, which will be finished eventually. Then more seating. And the other side is just seating, and like I put these weird things here. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but it adds more color because this place desperately needs it. And so, yeah. But yeah, that's about it for everything I've done. I want to leave that for the next video. So now we can move on to something which is actually pretty interesting. It's the first model of Olympian from like 2 years ago. If we fly through my yard, so we can come here. This side of MS Olympian, yeah. Oh, okay, that's not true. No, it was originally gonna be adults only, but the entire ship, like Virgin Voyages, but I changed it. So yeah, the modern mix of fun and class. Oh wow, yeah, okay. So this is from August 2021, exactly 2 years ago. As you see, looks a lot different. So, especially the top decks, because I completely changed the top decks. But, yeah, so it looks very different. I think I think this version looks horrible. I've never been good at exteriors. I've always been an interior type of guy, and literally anybody you ask on this server would tell you that. But now we can head inside to the original stuff. So as you see, nothing is done. And this was the original atrium. As you see, it looks very similar to what it is now, but it's different. So this part is pretty much the same. It's a little different, but it's very similar. And then literally this part is completely similar. It's the fitness center. It was always going to be the fitness center. And I have like the spa area all laid out. Like we went through this place earlier, and it's pretty much the exact same layout. Yeah, I just want to show this because I find it interesting to see how things are built, like, and laying everything out, because I find that stuff really interesting, like demos and all that. But yeah, I see the Bad Beat Sports Bar, and this was the original casino layout, and as you see, it got extended horizontally quite a bit. And okay, we can go to the back, which I was saying earlier. This part is completely untouched. It's not a comedy club anymore. This is a jazz bar now, but you can see it looks like completely the same. And then you have cool swirly stairs. It'll look better later. That's what the original sign said because I remember placing it. And then you can see the dining room looks very similar. So yeah, I just want to show this because I found it really interesting. But yeah, and then this is the dining room. This is the Minerva dining room, or at least what it is now. I think it was called the Olympian dining room back then. It's completely the same. It is like completely untouched. It looks exactly the same because this is like the first thing I built on the ship when I came back to it. I think I came back to it like right before I started binge working Panorama, which was like, I think this might have been built in December of last year, so 8 months ago. But yeah, this is like the first thing I built when I came back to building after a little hiatus, and it kind of got me back into it. But yeah, this is the original Olympian. Now we can go back to the real Olympian, which I think looks a lot better, but that's just my opinion, obviously biased, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to stick around. I'll have more updates on this ship coming later. I have a lot more planned for it, and obviously I plan on finishing it. I made good progress, so I'm a lot more confident in actually finishing it before the year ends. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. As I always say, goodbye. Oh yeah, there's more coral because I put in elevator lobbies. I just love it so much. It looks so cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. That's metal.